Hey Brian, I'm your doctor of physical therapy. How's it going today?
Good.
Good.
You're Dr. Sihan, correct?
Yes, sir. Is it okay if I record today's call?
Sure, no
All
problem.
right. Could you just state your name and age for me?
My name is Brian Wong, and I'm 22 years old.
Okay. And what state are you in?
I am in Colorado.
Okay. And then what's today's date?
Today's date is March 20th, 2020.
Okay. And then why are we having today's meeting? What's your injury?
So I go to Colorado Community College in Colorado Springs, and I'm on a scholarship there to play
Congrats.
soccer. So yeah, thank you, appreciate it. So practices have been starting to ramp up this spring, pretty much, and after having three practices in a row, in a week of snow, my left knee was feeling pretty sore. So I talked to some of my athletic trainers at the community college, and one as a student from Regis University, a DPT student actually, was also here on their final clinical rotation. They both recommended that I sit and stay out of practice for 2 weeks while I attend some PT, which I've been doing, and I've been working with the PT on staff at the school for a week prior to this week. This week is spring break for college, so I'm back in Lakewood at my mom's house. But I don't really know any PTs in the area, so I just wanted to, keep working on my rehab and keep, keep preparing myself for this for the season kind of thing.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you coming out. So tell me a little bit more. When did it start hurting? Did you ever get hit, or do you remember a specific instance of pain?
Not that I can really remember. It's just, practice in the snow. It's just a little bit harder
Hmm.
on my joints, and just harder to get traction and stuff. Their planting's a little bit more slippery.
Okay.
But unless I know, not that I say nobody hit my knee or I didn't slip or anything.
No weird twisting.
No weird twisting
Okay.
from what I
Good.
can remember.
Have you noticed any noises with your knee? Any popping, clicking, grinding?
No, so not really. Just
Okay,
more general soreness kind of thing.
that's a good sign. Does it ever feel wobbly or like it's going to give out on you?
Sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that just the one knee? Do you feel it on both knees?
Just the one knee,
Okay.
my left knee.
Have you ever hurt this knee before or felt anything similar to this?
Um, no, so I have not hurt this knee, and I haven't really felt anything like this before. It was pretty sore after those three practices.
Yeah, I'm sure. Okay. So you say it's pretty sore. So how would you describe the pain? Sharp, ache, what?
Yeah, probably ache in the morning, stiff, and just general soreness throughout the day, kind of thing
Okay.
as I'm walking to class and stuff.
Yeah. Did anything go up your leg or down your leg into your back?
No, I think it stays around the knee area.
Okay, good. And then initially, when you started feeling that pain from 0 to 10, where would you rate it?
I would say a 6 or a 7.
Okay. And what about now?
Now it's probably at like more of a 3 or 4.
Okay. Does that change at all with any activities like stairs, doing laundry, just moving around?
Laundry is a little hard, but yeah, stairs is difficult. Just going up and down them kind of thing.
Okay.
It feels a little bit unstable.
Okay.
Yeah, it definitely it causes me to feel the soreness a little bit more, especially
Okay.
with.
But you didn't notice this until practice started ramping up?
Yeah,
Okay. So that tells me that the problem might be just with increasing your activity levels. So I want to kind of get a gauge on how you move.
sure,
Um, would you be able to adjust the camera so that I can kind of see your body as you perform some movements for me?
sure.
Okay, thank you.
Give me a second.
Not a problem.
Um, See that? No. Is it?
And if I can't see your whole body, that's okay. I'm really kind of trying to look at your lower body. So maybe if you just back up a little bit, we should be good to go. Perfect. And then, yeah, thank you. And so being an athlete, I'm sure you know how to squat, or you've squatted before in weightlifting. Is that true?
That's correct. Yeah.
Okay. I just want to go ahead and watch how you squat. So
Okay.
do about 3 of those.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Good. Okay. You can go ahead and have a seat again. So what it looks like is, what I see is it increased with activity as you started practicing more, correct? Um,
Correct.
so we want to make sure that you're able to control your knee position through activity, through playing soccer. And when you're not able to control that position, you put a little bit of stress on portions that aren't necessarily designed to receive that stress, and that might be
Okay.
what's causing your pain. So as you're moving through a squat pattern, you have what's called a dynamic valgus, which is medical language for basically your knees cave in as you bend them. And
Okay.
so you notice when you're playing sports, you're running, you're sprinting, you're changing direction, there's a lot of times that you have to control your knee when you bend it. So
Right.
we want to be able to functionally control that. So I'm going to
Okay.
give you 2 exercises that I think are important to perform to help strengthen the muscles to allow you to control that. So hopefully your pain goes back down when you return to school and playing soccer.
Okay.
Now, the first, do you have a full length mirror in your house anywhere so you can see your body?
I do.
Okay. So just like we did now with the squats, I want you to go ahead and focus on doing a full squat, coming down, and really paying attention to your knees. They don't do this even a little bit. If anything, think about pushing them out to the side and then
Okay.
coming back up. And we'll do 3 sets of 10 there, and do that 1 or 2 times a day. More times not going to hurt. I'm sure it's not going to make you too tired as far as the movement pattern, but we want to kind of teach your body to move functionally through that range. The other
Right.
thing I'm going to have you do is going to be a side lying uh, leg raise. This is in order to strengthen those muscles on the outside of your hip. So you'll lay on your side, preferably on the floor, because it won't give you that kind of squishy surface. And you want to make sure that your hips
Okay.
don't roll forward, they don't roll back, they face directly forward, and they're completely stacked. And you're just going to lift your leg straight up and slowly
Okay.
lower it back down. Again, we'll do 3 sets of 10. You want to make sure your toes are pointed forward for
Okay.
this. So we'll try that for the next few days, and then hopefully we can have another visit and see how your progress is, just how you perform those, and
Sure.
hopefully that improves some of your pain, and we can kind of progress to more activities like running and sport-specific stuff. Do you have any questions for me?
Yeah. Do you have any recommendations, just in regards to when I'm squatting, how to make sure like my knees don't cave in, aside from just focusing on it, kind of thing?
hmm So it's really good to have the visual cue, but additionally, do you have any resistance bands around your
I
house?
do have a couple in the garage, kind of
Oh,
thing.
that's pretty cool. So they sell them at like Walmart and Target and stuff if you didn't, or if they're worn out. But start
Right.
with a light one, and you can put it
Mhm.
around just above your knees. Just think about pushing into that and put a slight stretch on it. You don't need it to be resistance for strength. It's more just kind of to teach your brain to cue into that.
Right. Okay. So just the mirror and the resistance band is your
Mhm.
recommendation.
Yep. Any
Cool.
question or any other questions?
No, that's it.
Okay, feel free to reach out via email, and we can kind of reassess everything in a few days.
Cool. Thanks, Doc.
Yeah, take care.